The powerful clerical body responsible for choosing the country's supreme leader says that it has already picked the successor to the late Ali Khamenei, but the name is still being kept under wraps. Members of the Assembly of Experts say the vote has taken place and a candidate has been approved by a majority, with an official announcement expected soon. The position of supreme leader is, of course, Iran's highest authority, with ultimate control over the military, the courts, and the country's overall direction. And there's already speculation about who it could be, including Mojtaba Khamenei. That's, of course, the son of the former leader. But Iranian officials say the decision will be revealed formally by the assembly, and they're pushing back strongly against suggestions from Donald Trump that the U.S. should have any say in the process. It's also important to note that Israel has been threatening to strike whoever the regime chooses to lead next. Well, for more on what this could mean for Iran's leadership and just the ongoing war as a whole, we are joined by policy researcher and analyst Faize Alavi. First of all, what do we know about how the Assembly of Experts has actually made this decision and why the name of the new leader has not been announced yet?
Well, I think the regime is really panicking, and the reason that we have seen the delay in announcement of the new leadership shows that they faced a delay because they were in panic mode and they were struggling to have a meeting for this announcement or for this decision to make. And I think, on the other hand, we also see that whoever want to take over the leadership also faces a fear that the next target would be that person. These are what makes the regime afraid of announcing the new person. And at the same time, I think we also see a chaos and a break in the chain of command of this regime. We have seen that, for example, Pezeshkian has announced that we apologize about what is happening from Islamic Republic to our neighboring countries. But after that, a little bit after that, IRGC started targeting the Dubai airport or other infrastructures and civilians in neighboring countries.
Right.
These signs are clearly telling us that the regime is losing its control, and whoever they pick after that will be probably the next target of IDF and U.S. military.
Mm-hmm. You know, I want to talk about what we just saw with the targeting of oil depots in Tehran, the massive cloud of smoke, the rain that is believed to be incredibly dangerous to the Iranian public. What are you hearing from Iranians on the ground? If anything, of course, there is largely a blackout in Iran about that decision on the part of Israel. And obviously, this is a very terrifying situation for the ordinary Iranian, but is this still being supported?
From one side, we see that the regime media is trying to convince Iranian people that these strikes on oil depots by Israel and America were targeting Iranian people, not the regime itself. But on the other side, we are seeing the videos coming out of Iran. Iranian people are filming the moment of these attacks, and they are again thanking President Trump, and they say that we love you, Bibi. So this is the sentiment, and I think the reason is that Iranian people know that the gift of the Islamic Republic for Iranian nation was just terror and war. And if we are seeing this today, it's because of what regime is doing. And they are asking this question repeatedly, that if the regime supporters or regime officials really care about the nation of Iran or infrastructures or people of Iran, there is one clear solution in front of them, and that's surrender. So they can surrender and they can hand over Iran to Iranian people. That's very simple for people of Iran.